morning, buenos días. ¿Cómo están, corazones? How are you all doing? I hope that you will have an amazing weekend, whatever you choose to do. But remember that something that can bring you happiness is to be aligned with your true, authentic self. So today we are here together. I am with my higher self and a big team and the Kumara family with me by my side, along with the angels and archangels. And we're going to talk about something very important that is related to our well-being, our happiness, and is the high vibrational connections. And I'm feeling like really guided to do this. It's so important. So many people are going through this. And I'll go straight ahead to the point. So we all have connections, all kind of connections. Family members, romantic relationships, co-workers, friends, you name it. And every one of those connections, listen, every one of those connections is unique and important. Unique and important. Some connections are just wonderful. We feel loved, we feel supported, we know this is my soul family friend, my soul family co-worker, my soul family lover, whatever. There are some great connections. There are other connections that are challenging. There are other connections that are in between, but every one of them is important. Sometimes we want to have very high vibrational connections, which is normal to have that desire. But in order to have those high vibrational connections, we have to be vibrating that energy. So when you are in a relationship, let's say friendship, and you love that person very much and you have a good connection, but all of a sudden something happens, misunderstandings, situations, it doesn't mean that that connection is wrong for you. No, that connection is appropriate for you, for the experience you are having in this moment. If you were having a good connection and all of a sudden things happen and the connection is not so great, what it truly means is that there is energy between you and that person that is coming up to the surface to be observed and to be healed, to be released. The only way you can get free and transcend those connections is through forgiveness. It's really understanding what's going on. You have to go to the root of the situation, of the misunderstanding, of the idea, and it's really to come to terms with the fact that you are seeing things from your perspective, that person is seeing things from their perspective within their consciousness. And you, the moment you accept and understand that you have no control over how that person reacts, over how that person thinks, and that you cannot change that person, the only thing you can do, if you want to have peace of mind, is to truly, unconditionally forgive that situation and that person, knowing that that person is not going to change. It's not because you are unconditionally forgiving that person is going to change. That person is not going to change because that person has her own consciousness. And unless that person takes self-conscious of what she's going through and what she needs to heal and release and forgive and let go and change and transcend, that's when that person is going to change. But if the person is not ready, if the person is not doing that work, that is not going to change. So when you forgive and let go unconditionally, what it means is that you understand where that person is. You completely forgive the situation, the words, the pain. Because when those things happen, we do suffer, we do have pain, and you have to acknowledge your pain and suffering. And it's that pain and suffering that you're feeling that is the key that is going to bring you freedom, that is going to make you think, hey, I need to forgive this. I need to let it go because I want peace of mind and I want better connections in my life. So once you forgive, you unconditionally forgive that person or that situation, understanding that this is not within my power. I cannot control this person. I cannot control this situation. I am forgiving this person, understanding that this person is not going to change. And the only thing my forgiveness is going to do two things. One is going to put me free of the pain and the suffering. Number two, my vibration towards this person, towards this situation is changing. Instead of being a vibration of pain, suffering, and judgment, I'm simply sending a vibration of unconditional forgiveness and love, saying, I understand your perspective. I understand why you're acting that way. I also understand that I cannot change you, that I cannot control you. Therefore, I release you. I let you go in forgiveness. That's the first step. Then you have to make a decision. Do you still want to keep around that person? Or do you want to make a space between you, that person, or that situation? That is totally up to you. How do you feel? Do you feel that you need to have your own space and be away from that person, be away from that situation? Or are you strong enough in your vibration, in your understanding, that you have attained that level of mastery where you are and you say, you know what? I can stay next to this person knowing that this person is not going to change. This person is going to still behave in the same way. But this time, when this person behaves in this way, when this situation comes, I will not be affected by this situation. I will not feel the pain. I will not feel the suffering in my heart. Therefore, my energy is protected. Therefore, that outside situation has no longer control over me, over how I feel, over how I react. So just see, observe what kind of relationships you have and see them all as a mirror of the things you have to forgive and let go. And forgiveness only means I get myself free from this pain. I get myself free from this energy. I release it, I forgive it, I let it go. And it's accepting that after doing all that work, the person is still the same person. But when you get to that level of frequency, then you're going to attract other frequencies, other people, other situations that are more of a match of your frequency, of your new frequency, because you've done the work. Now, it's not because you forgive, because you are conditionally forgive that situation or person. It doesn't mean that your vibration is gonna go from here to there and stay there. No, it means you've taken a future step, and in order for to keep that vibration, you have to keep going. It's like gaining momentum with that energy. And you stay there. And then as time goes by, as you stay in that energy, then you keep attracting higher vibrational connections. That is a process. And you have to be patient. But at the other end of the tunnel, what you have is freedom, when what you have is higher vibrational connections. What you have is more love. So this is the message of the day. I love you. Many blessings. I hope to see you soon whenever I feel I have something else to deliver. This message didn't come through in Spanish, so I will trust that. Moroko seeta eria moho seishi takniara putu saenana. Druk in asachu takniara esa. My utu ea sakuti shatara muna asiata. So have a wonderful weekend. I love you lots and see you on the next time. Bye.